Hey everyone, welcome back to Cody Tarot. I'm your tarot reader, Cody. So for today's pick a card, we're going to be doing Who Thinks You're Hot? So basically, who likes you, who has the hots for you, who has been jonesing after you. And we're also going to be getting some indicators of what they like about you. Like, what is it that they like about you? So we're going to be figuring out who it is and what they like. So with that said, there are three groups in front of us today. We have blue kyanite for group 1. So this is group 1, blue kyanite. Then we have, for group 2, we have snakeskin agate. And for group 3, we have amethyst. That's group 3. So take all the time you need to pick your crystal. You can pause the video here if you need to. If you don't know how pick-a cards work, and this is your first time watching one, and you're like, whoa, what the heck, crystals, groups? Basically, you choose one of the crystals before you, the one you're most drawn to. That could be intuitively, that could be visually. And then basically you go into the timestamps where it's going to have the group and the timestamp next to the group. You click on that timestamp that you pick to the group that you picked, either 1, 2, or 3, and it's going to fast forward you to your reading. So that's how pick-a-cards work. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into group 1 with the blue kyanite. Hey, group 1, this is if you picked the blue kyanite right here. So let's get into your reading. So first I'm going to draw some oracle cards for you guys. I have 3 oracle decks picked out, and then I'm going to draw some tarot cards. So our first oracle deck we're going to draw is the Colette Baron Reed's Spirit Animal Oracle. And I'm going to draw, this card wants to come out. We have Peacock Spirit. This is going to represent your person. I think I'll do this. And then I also wanted to get a Moonology card. And we'll get a card for group 1. Whoa, it's a lot. But one flipped upright. We have Show the World the Real You. And then I want to get one more. This deck is, hold on, I don't have the box on me. Hold on one second. Crystal Reading Cards by Rochelle Charman. Okay, oh, and then we have this one that comes out. We have Azurite, we have Expanded Awareness. Okay. And then I want to get you some tarot cards as well. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Thank you for coming to my channel. Okay, that should do the trick. I'm gonna cut the deck and then we'll get started. So we have 9 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Chariot, and the 2 of Swords. Okay. Okay, let's get into the reading. So first, this person is represented by Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine. The number up here is 46, which boils down to 10, which boils down to a 1. But I am thinking of 10 as being that form of completion as far as numbers are concerned. I do feel like this person with the 10 there is very popular and deals well with groups of people. With Let It Shine also, this is indicating to me that this person is definitely an extrovert. They're a little showy is kind of what I'm seeing, and they also look good. Like, they have good looks to boot. But with Peacock Spirit here, they're definitely really showy. Their friends might ignore them playfully if they're a little too extroverted or a little too rambunctious, because their friends kind of know to like diffuse their energy, they kind of have to ignore them a little bit, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. But this person definitely lets their light shine. They're very heart focused, very heart centered. So this person definitely has a strong heart chakra. They're very caring, they're kind, they're considerate, all around a really good person that thinks you're hot. The interesting thing though, even though this person is extroverted and kind of outrageous at times, I do see with Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius, this person struggles to show people who they truly are. I think this person might be a little more quiet than they let on, is kind of what I'm seeing. I think this person might want a little bit more time to themselves than they let on. I think that a lot of their outrageous behavior is meant to entertain. And I think they feel like they have to entertain their friends, even though their friends ignore them to get them to calm down. I think their friends secretly like their entertaining nature, if that makes sense. So their entertainment kind of is exciting to their friends. I also feel with expanded awareness and the peacock spirit here, with the peacock spirit also representing like the third eye chakra because of all the feathers. It's kind of like the evil eye, basically. I feel like this person is protected from a lot that can go wrong psychically. So for example, I feel like this person is very like not prone to psychic attacks. Like they just have a defensive shield that kind of blocks them off from those types of things. I think that's what's keeping their heart energy so pure, to be honest. They just have kind of like 1,000 evil eyes like surrounding them that are like blocking off psychic attacks from others. With Azurite expanded awareness, this person, even though they're blocked off from a lot psychically, they can still see a lot. With his, because I'm also seeing that with the eyes here. So they have an expanded awareness of their environment, the groups that they're in, the people that they're around. There is this vibe that they have an awareness of every single person that's in their social circle and every single person's like wants, needs, desires is kind of the vibe that I'm picking up. And it makes them kind of like a people pleaser, but not in the traditional sense. Like I don't think you're going to see this person trying to bend over backwards for people in the traditional sense, like trying to do tasks for them or trying to say certain things to appease their needs or something like that. This person's definitely more of an entertainer. I think this person's funny. I think this person's got a great sense of humor. And they definitely a little outrageous is kind of what I'm saying. They know how to use their psychic abilities to expand upon their entertainment factor. It's almost like they're psychic or intuitive, but instead of focusing on that for purely psychic and intuitive reasons, they're more focused on entertaining, like bringing joy to their friends, bringing joy to their environment. So they use their psychic intuition and how it's like developed towards other people to bring joy into those people's lives. They still struggle with Show the World the Real You with full moon in Aquarius, really showing who they truly are on the inside. I don't think anyone really knows who this person is on the inside fully. It's like no one knows who they are but this person. I think this person's very secretive when it comes to that. There might be like Scorpio placements in this person's chart, but for the most part, they could have an area of their chart with full moon in Aquarius where they have like a blocked off something in their Aquarius, like that's a planet that might be in Aquarius or something like that, is like maybe like Saturn's in Aquarius or something like that. Or, you know, maybe they have Saturn in the 11th house or something like that. I'm also thinking of the first house with the sense of self. Maybe they have like Neptune in the first house, something like that. Okay, let's get into what they like about you. So I'm going to pull physical traits. So we're going to get physically what they like about you as well. But I'm going to talk about psychologically what they like about you first, which is the tarot cards. So with the Nine of Pentacles here, they like that you're independent. They like that you're wealthy. They like that you take care of yourself. They like that you don't need anybody else. This person definitely is attracted to you because of your independence, because you have this vibe that's like not codependent at all. You have this vibe that's very much like, I take care of myself. You even might have a companion animal that they see as like, you have a very healthy relationship with this companion animal, right? I feel like there's something, if they see any dependency, it's because of you and this animal. But for the most part, I'm just seeing a sense that they like your independence, right? They like that you have this ability to make money or to make financial decisions, smart financial decisions. I think this person likes that you enjoy life. I think this person likes that you enjoy life fully. You enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're not afraid to spend your wealth. You're not afraid to enjoy your wealth, is kind of how they see it. They don't see you as miserly in a sense. They see you as someone who's not afraid to like spend money to enjoy themselves, is kind of what I'm seeing. With the Fool card, they also like that you're spontaneous. I think they think because you're so independent, I think it's rare for them to find someone who's so independent yet so spontaneous. I don't think the people that they encounter or people that they've met in the past were this spontaneous. I think people in their past kind of had like this woman has a stick right here and she's just like, you know, in this crystal, and she's like, her arms are outstretched. I feel like this person, the previous people that they've dated had like a stick in their butt, you know, it's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, like metaphorically, like the people they dated were kind of uptight a little bit. They couldn't take a joke. They couldn't relax. They didn't get this person's sense of humor. And this person really, they use their sense of humor to like, how do I put it? Like lubricate the interaction in order to reveal their true self. So if people don't get their jokes, they're not going to share who they truly are. Or at least like, how do I put this? This person really just doesn't share who they truly are with like anyone really, but the people that get close to them get little snippets here and there, right? So this person in a way is very mysterious. They get little snippets of this person's personality because the more people react to their jokes and the more people enjoy their sense of humor, the more they start to reveal their true selves to those people. Anyway, they have a crush on you because you're very spontaneous. They think you're pretty much up for any kind of adventure, that you're down to do anything. I think this person even thinks that you're more adventurous than they are, which is interesting because I'm seeing this person is very flamboyant, very extroverted. I think they think you're more adventurous than they are, which is interesting. Because I don't know if you guys would view yourselves that way, but they see you as very spontaneous. They see you as someone who's very like go with the flow. Also, with the Fool card, kind of could represent Aquarius with the full moon Aquarius here. I think they see a little bit of themselves in you. So part of themselves that wants to kind of just like take off and let all their responsibilities go hang and have a good time and just kind of enjoy themselves. They see that side of themselves in you and they kind of are drawn to it. With the Chariot here, they also like that you're very motivated. You guys are very motivated people. I see that you guys have this way of like getting people or groups to do something all together as one is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. So whether that's just, it could also be with the Two of Swords here that you guys have a way of, how do I put this? Wrangling your inner thoughts and moving them in one singular direction to achieve a whole bunch of goals, basically, or to achieve a goal that you're working on. Like you have a way of like taking confusing, disparate elements of information and making them work in one unified direction. I think that's really nice for this person because they get really confused very easily. Like this person thinks, I think they see so many perspectives, and with those eyes looking at everyone all the time with their expanded awareness, they see too many perspectives to get like a single course of action. So they need that kind of anchor in this lifetime. They need something to anchor them and make them move in one direction. And I think that's something that you guys have in spades. I think you guys have the ability to focus on things, and I think you guys have the ability to be motivated in that way. And I think you can get groups to motivate themselves in that way as well. So where this person can't really like hold on to group situations that well, I feel like this person, how do I put this? They are good at entertaining, but not necessarily good at motivating, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. And you guys are pretty good at motivating others. You have the ability to give them that kind of kick in the pants that tells people like, all right, we got to get a move on, right? With the Chariot here next to the Fool, I also see this as an element of travel. And this brings back up the adventure thing one more time. It's like double confirmation, right? They see that they could probably go on spontaneous adventures with you. And so they might actually, if this person approaches you, I don't know if this person's approached you yet about their feelings for you, but if they approach you, they might start with like, hey, you want to go out sometime? Or do you want to go on a trip somewhere? Or do you want to go on a journey or an adventure? They might suggest an adventure for like the first date. With the Two of Swords here, this person, it's because I saw it next to the Chariot. I feel like you guys have this way of like wrangling your thoughts to get you in going in one direction. But I also feel like you have trouble figuring out where different perspectives are coming from, if that makes sense. I feel like you guys watching this, you're a little bit psychic in a way because you have this ability to pick up other people's perspectives. You just don't know where they're coming from. So for example, this person has a crush on you, kind of can see where perspectives are coming from. And they might notice that you've said a few things in your life and they might think like, hey, that's something that is not their perspective, because this person easily clearly sees other people's perspectives, right? They'll see something, you say something that's not necessarily your perspective, but it's something you've picked up along the way. And so this person's kind of curious. One reason they like you is in a way it's a curiosity about how you've picked up perspectives but not known where you've gotten them from, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. So I feel like you guys have this ability to just absorb your environment a little bit. And in a way, you're absorbing like the thoughts of those around you with the Two of Swords, and they can sometimes be at war in your head. Two of Swords also reminds me of balance. I feel like this person likes you because you're very balanced, right? You have this way of keeping balanced. And so they do like you because you have a sense of balance about you. Okay, let's get into the physical characteristics. I used these in my last reading, but I'm going to use them again. Let's get a few more. Whoa, it's too many. I'm going to put 3 back. Okay, so let's see. What do they like about you? So first, they like your chest. So if you're a female viewer watching my channel, we know what that means. And if you're a male viewer, they like your pecs. With hair, they like the way you do your hair. They like your hair a lot. They like your hips. Something about your hips is enticing. They really like your voice. They like your smile a lot. If you guys, I would smile more around this person, because I think when you do smile, it really lights up their life, is kind of what I'm seeing. Figure. They like your figure in general, your overall figure. Hair came out. This is double confirmation for hair. 2 hairs came out. So something about the way you guys do your hair, or the way you have your hair, or maybe they've touched your hair even before. Maybe they felt how soft your hair is, or they like the way your hair, the texture of your hair, or something like that. With torso, I think they like your torso as well. Hips came out with torso and figure. So I feel like they like your waist area, and they also like your ears. So something about you guys might have cute or endearing ears. So that is all I've got for you guys for this group. Thank you guys again so much for watching. It was a lot of fun doing this reading for you today. I always have fun reading for you guys, but these are like kind of fun because I get to like tell people why they like you, or like kind of it's a fun time. So if you like that reading, please like or comment below. If you really enjoyed this reading and you resonate with my energy, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. With that said, yeah, we're going to move on to group 2 with the Snakeskin Agate. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, group 2. This is if you picked the Snakeskin Agate. This will be your reading if you pick this lovely stone. So let's get into it. Okay. I'm going to draw some oracle cards first. Our first oracle deck is the Colette Baron Reed Spirit Animal Oracle. And this is going to give us a general idea of who this person is that thinks you're hot. We have Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough. And then I want to get a Moonology card, Oracle card by Yasmin Boland. And let's see what card wants to come out for group 2. So meditate and contemplate. And I also want to get a crystal reading card by, it's either Rachel or Rochelle Charman. I don't know how she says her name. But we're going to get a crystal reading card for you guys for this group as well. This one wants to come out. We have Amethyst, meditation. We have meditate and contemplate and meditation coming out a second time. So that meditation might be important for this group. And then we're going to get some tarot cards. Then we'll get right into the reading. Okay. Do a few more side shuffles, and then we will split the deck and pull. So your first card is the 5 of Wands. Your second card is the Ace of Wands. Wow. The third card is the Hangman. And the fourth card is the Eight of Wands. I just realized we also have repeating fish here too. We have the fish and the new moon in Pisces, and they are also represented as a koi fish spirit. Okay, let's get into your person. Messages might be short and sweet for this group, but that's okay. We're still here to deliver the message. So first with them, koi fish spirit. There is always enough. This is a person who lives in a state of abundance. And this person always enjoys the good things in life and lets good things come to them. With 3 and 6 here, this adds up to 9, and 9 is a card about like giving and kind of like letting go of things. So I feel like this person has probably given you things in the past. They've either given you gifts, they've given you presents, they've given you knowledge, they could have given you wisdom. They could have given you advice, is kind of what I'm seeing too. I feel like this person is approaching you from a teaching standpoint, which is interesting because I do see that they have the hots for you. But they're also a little bit spiritual in the sense that they approach life like a teacher. So they approach life in a way where how do I put this? They want to provide for others and they want to show people the way. This person's very spiritual with new moon in Pisces. And I think it's interesting because I think this person just discovered their spirituality, and you guys watching this might be spiritual people, you might not. One thing that I'm seeing, one of the reasons they like you is because you're very motivated, is kind of what I'm seeing. Kind of similar to group 1, but they like you because you're competitive. First of all, they like you because you have the sense of competition. You're not afraid to compete with others to get ahead. Another reason why they like you is they definitely want to have sex with you. This person definitely wants to engage in intimate interactions. We have the Ace of Wands here, which is a card about talks about that stuff. With 8 of Wands here, they also see you as someone who is very quick on your feet. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. With the Hangman, it's interesting because this goes into their whole thing with the meditate and the Amethyst card and meditate and contemplate here. This person likes to meditate. They like to take it easy. They like to let things come to them. This person has learned that the abundance of the universe comes from receiving things, not necessarily going out and getting things. It's interesting because I feel like you guys watching this, you may have struggled with other types of readers or spiritual people in the past because maybe those spiritual people told you in their videos, like, don't, what's the main thing with like manifestation that they talk about where it's like, let it come to you, don't pursue, you wait till it comes to you. I feel like you guys are definitely pursuers. You're not afraid of like competition, going after your goals and getting what you need. I feel like you guys have that sense of motivation about you, and you want to pursue things. I think with the 8 of Wands here, you also try to manifest things. You want things to come to you, but you're not afraid to go after it to get it. And you're not afraid of competition is kind of what I'm saying. You're not afraid of butting heads with other people, being in competing for the same prize. It kind of stimulates you guys into action. You're not afraid of that competitive. You have a kind of a competitive spirit. You don't shy away from competition is kind of how I would put it. You're not the types that are going to let someone else take the prize, essentially. You guys are kind of the ones who want to achieve it. I feel like this 5 of Wands can also talk about teamwork, especially in this card. I feel like it's one of those situations for you guys where, and this is one reason why they like you, is because they see that competitive side of you could be channeled into a team-focused vibration, where they see that like, okay, they can turn this competitiveness into a team-focused mindset where they work together with people. I think that this person is very, very different from you guys. I'm going to be honest. With meditate and contemplate and meditation, this person sits a lot in meditation, and they just kind of learned this trick too. I feel like this person just started meditating or if they've been meditating for a while, they just came to a realization that everyone should meditate. Because I feel like this person with the new moon in Pisces here, I feel like it's a start of something, right? So I feel like this person just started meditating, or they just started their spiritual journey, right? So this person's very new in their spiritual journey. Now, be mistaken. Just because they're new in their spiritual path doesn't mean they're actually gonna grow into an extremely wise spiritual being. That's what the 9 represents up here with the 3 and the 6 added to the 9. They're gonna grow into an extremely spiritual being. I think that they came in this lifetime to learn some spiritual skills. With Amethyst here in meditation, I do see that this person, first of all, if you gifted this person Amethyst, they'd be very appreciative. I think this person likes the crystal Amethyst. So if you gifted them an Amethyst, they'd be very thankful. Just a little heads up for you guys if you're looking for a gift, if you want to pursue this connection. But basically, they want to teach you to meditate. That's the main point of this whole reading, is they like you and they think you're hot because in a way you're like their opposite, and they want to show you what they learned. They want to show you what they know. They kind of want to get you to slow down. We see that again here with the Hangman, because they think you'll be like 12 times more productive if you just slow down and meditate with them. So there's something along the lines here of them wanting you to kind of relax. Maybe you guys already meditate, but because of your outward appearance, I'm willing to bet this person thinks you don't meditate, or if they've talked, I'm willing to bet this person's talked to you about meditation before, and they've basically said like, you should meditate, and maybe you've told them like, you know what, it's not my thing, I don't really meditate, I don't really do that, like I kind of just stick to my, I'll watch tarot readings and stuff like that, but I don't really meditate, like it's not my thing, I find it difficult, it just seems boring. I feel like you guys have a lot of reasons why you don't meditate. I, as a reader, actually meditate quite often, but that's just me. I don't like say everyone has to meditate, because sometimes people, it might not be the thing that works for them. Everyone has some things that work for them specifically. That's like their jam, right? Everyone's different, right? So this person though really wants you to meditate. This person has that kind of attitude that meditation is the way that would unlock your success. If not meditation, this person's always trying to get you to slow down. They're trying to get you to slow down and smell the roses. So if this is not someone trying to get you to meditate all the time, they're definitely trying to get you to slow down. Amethyst talks about relaxation. And also amethyst is a stone that in ancient cultures, they would make amethyst elixirs to cure drunkenness. So I feel like this person wants to keep you sober-minded in a sense. They want to keep you with it. They want to keep you clear-headed. We see that again here with the Ace of Wands with the flame in this person's head. It's like burning away the migraine, or burning away the headache, or burning away the intoxication. So I feel like this person wants to keep you clear-headed. They like that you're motivated. They just think that your motivation could be supplemented by some relaxation. And I think they want to kind of keep you away from substances. With the Hangman here too, this is also kind of like Neptunian energy. And so the one thing that I'm seeing here, and with these runes here with the knowledge, and this woman looking at this knowledge, and she's like grasping it, but she's not really reaching it. It's just swirling around her. I feel like they think that you could reach a state of spiritual enlightenment if you were off of drugs, or if you were off of drinking, or if you were sober for a while. I think this person sees that if you became sober, you would really expand your mind in more ways than if you were on a substance. And this person really just wants to get you to slow down. So they might actually have, with the Hangman here, they might have like specific rules in life. Like maybe they think alcohol's bad, but they think weed's good or something like that. And so they're trying to get you to, become, smoke more weed instead of drink less or whatever. But the thing is this person's just trying to get you in general to slow down, pay more attention to your mind. They want you to expand your mind. This person's just started their spiritual journey, probably like a couple years ago. And they're definitely into like really growing. They want you to grow, essentially. They're looking for that growth opportunity in you. With 5 of Wands here, I feel like you guys grow on your own, which is interesting. I know this person thinks you're hot, and here's the thing. I feel like you guys grow on your own already. Like you already know how to grow on your own, and you use competition to help you grow. You use kind of the ways of compare and contrast to see where you shore up your deficiencies and you shore up your strengths, and you kind of compare and contrast, and you see where to go from there, and you kind of see where you fit into things, and then you develop your skills accordingly. I think a lot of these things you can still do even without this person. Like, for example, you can still gain knowledge. You can still, I mean, I'm a proponent of like sober living in general. So I would suggest that I would have to say that to you guys because I'm just a proponent of it. But still, it's your life. You do whatever you want, right? Here's the thing. This person with 5 of Wands here, they might also feel a slight sense of competition with you. And one of the reasons why they want to get you to slow down and be less competitive and more team focused is because they feel that they also don't want to compete with you. This is a very strange group because this person's very sexually attracted to you guys. They definitely want to have sex with you. They want to hook up with you. They've got the hots for you. They're just also thinking that like you're too energetic for them, or like they like your energy, but they want to slow that. Like the courting ritual, right? The courting ritual is for them to slow you down and get you to calm down and chill with them for a minute, you know, and chill with them for a second. They want you to like really get chill and laid back and then hook up, because they really want to channel your energy in a really like, they want to sublimate it and then feed off of it essentially. And that's kind of their what they're trying to do. Like that's their game. That's like how they are trying to get with you. Let's get some physical traits. Let me see if I can see anything else with these cards in front of me, though. I don't want to cut your guys' reading short because let's see. Because I think the messages today are just really coming through simply. It's just because we have a lot of repeating imagery, like the 2 fish, the 2 meditation words, Pisces and the Hangman. There's like a lot of symbolism here. Symmetry here. Okay, let's just get the physical traits. Okay, so these are things that they like about you. First of all, they really like your style. They like the way you dress. They like the way your outfits are. They like the way you put yourself together. They also really are attracted to your voice. They like your jawline. Something about your jaw. Yeah. They like your ears. Oh, also all of you. This is interesting coming up because I think that this person likes you for who you are. And I want to be clear about this because this wouldn't come up unless I needed to deliver this message. I think the way I'm delivering this reading, it might come across that this person doesn't like who you are. They're trying to change you. That's not the case. They really like who you are. They're trying to actualize your potential. So they want you to be the best version that you can be. That's kind of what their direction they're coming at, right? And they think they know the right way to get you to be the best version you can be. They're trying to actualize your potential. So they still like who you are. They like that you're competitive. They like that you're motivated. They like that you have this ability to acquire knowledge, right? They like these things about you, but they're trying to actualize you. They think if you meditated more, you'd get more knowledge. They think that if you were calmer, you'd be more cooperative than competitive, and you could channel that motivation into a different direction, right? We also have style again. So something about the way you guys dress, the way you put yourselves together, the way your style is, this person thinks it's on point. Then we have eyes. They like your eyes, which is interesting here because in this Ace of Wands card right here, the eyes are closed, right? So I think one of the things too is, wow. It's interesting. I think they like when you open your eyes. Like if you have your eyes closed, or maybe if you guys blink often or something like that, this person just likes when you open your eyes. So for example, if your eyes are closed, they might like it when you're like, if you shut your eyes for a while, they might like it when you open them back up. We have eyes again. Oh my gosh. Well, right while I was talking about eyes. Yeah, so eyes are very, very important. I'm also seeing this Ace of Wands with the fire symbol, and it's right in the third eye. I think this person psychically wants to expand your third eye. And I think that they can see a lot with your eyes, with their eyes. And they kind of want to connect eyes is kind of what I'm seeing. With voice here, this is coming out twice. So we have a whole bunch of messages coming out twice as repeating imagery. So for example, style came out twice, eyes came out twice, and voice came out twice. I think that things happen in twos with this connection. So I feel like if you guys were to go on dates, you might set up 2 dates. We also have 2 fish here. So things happen in twos. And this is kind of a weird message. I know it's not going to resonate for all of you, but for those of you watching where this message resonates, things are happening in twos. Yeah, I think that this person, there's also a sense of mirroring here. So for example, with style and style, eyes and eyes, and voice, this person might want to imitate certain things about you as well as teach you things. So they might kind of mimic your voice a little bit, or mimic the way you make eye contact, or mimic the way your eyes move, or mimic your style or something like that. We also have lips. So lips is coming through. I think this person is really attracted to your lips and they want to kiss you. And we also have feet. So if this person has seen your feet, they like your feet. Okay, so I think that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you guys again so much for letting me read for you. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I hope this brought some clarity or insight. I hope you guys, after this reading, know who thinks you're hot. With that said, I'm going to end the reading there. If you like this reading, please like or comment below. If you really enjoyed this reading and you resonated with my energy, feel free to subscribe to the channel. With that said, that was not the last group. We have one more. We have one more group. We've got the Amethyst group coming up next. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next pick a card. Bye. Hey, group 3, this is if you picked the Amethyst cluster. So this cool little sparkly cluster. Yeah, it's the Amethyst. So if you pick that, this will be your reading. So I am sorry if I'm not so small talky with this group, because I just finished the other 2 readings. I'm not really taking breaks between groups today. So we're going to start with Oracle cards with Colette Baron Reed, Spirit Animal Oracle. And your card is Pig Spirit. Then we also are going to get a Moonology card from Yasmin Bolin. Let's see what card wants to come out. I think we're going to have to draw this one. And we have A New Romantic Cycle Begins. Oh, wow, guys. Okay. Then my next deck is going to be the Crystal Reading cards by Rachel or Rochelle Charman. Let's get a card, a Crystal Reading card for you guys. We have Flexibility. And where are those tarot cards? Okay, then we're going to get some tarot cards for you guys as well. We have one card that flipped upright already. We have the Queen of Cups. This card has been following me around lately. And we have your other 3 cards too. Wow. Very clear messages wanting to come through today. Okay, I'm not picking up completely the full message, but it's going to come to me as I read, I believe. I'm getting some information, but not the full picture. So it's going to just have to come when I'm doing the reading. But there's a few things here that I want to talk about first. So with the court cards represented here, there's a lot of people that are involved in this connection. So this is going to be someone that you know through a group or through a few different people, because we have a queen, a king, and a knight here, right? And we also have A New Romantic Cycle Begins, which I'll get into that in a little bit. This person with The New Romantic Cycle Begins, I think this person has, here's the thing, they like 2 people at the same time. They liked you, they have the hots for you, and they have the hots for someone else. For a lot of you watching this is someone who just got into a relationship. And this is someone who could have just gotten into a relationship with a friend of yours or someone you know. But this person liked you and this person at the same time. This person kind of, how do I put this? They just liked you and this other person almost equally. And it was just one of those weird things where they chose this other person, right? They just chose this other person. And now you guys are kind of single and you're like, well, who has the hots for me, you know? But like, the vibe here is that it's almost not over yet. Like, this person's still going to see you guys as a viable option, and they're still going to think you're hot. With the Nine of Wands here, I feel like this person has liked you for a very long time, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. And one of the things they like about you is that they have been able to like you this long. Like, no matter what, through thick and thin, they've always liked you. No matter what process you've gone through, no matter what change you've been through, this person likes you. If this is someone who is new or just came in on the scene for you guys, this is someone who definitely liked you because they saw a long-term commitment with you. They saw something long-term. It's just that I don't know what it is about this other person, but with the new romantic cycle begins, they already started seeing this person. For some of you, I doubt this is the case, but for some of you who just got into a relationship and you're looking at this reading for who has the hots for you, the answer is the person you're dating. That's the answer. I'm sorry. It's a boring answer for those of you who are with someone, but the answer is the person you're dating has the hots for you, But with the new romantic cycle begins, and for those of you who are single, it's a friend. It's like a close friend that it's someone that you maybe even you knew that they thought you were hot, but they have the hots for you still, even though they're in this romantic cycle with someone else, right? Now, the reason I say a lot of people are in this connection is because the Queen, King, and the Knight, and this just means that this is kind of like you guys might have I don't want to say a messy friend group, but it's like a friend group where there's a lot of like things going on. Like there could be drama, or there could be just people engaging with each other in a specific way where it might be people that are in each other's business. Sometimes I get gossip with the Queen of Cups sometimes. So it's like, you might be like people who are in each other's business or getting involved with each other. I feel like you have a wide and varied group of people that you deal with. Like you have a lot of people who are older and a lot of people who are younger and people who are women and people who are men. There's just like a very broad range of dynamics of types of people in this group. Yeah, but anyway, this person that just got into this new romantic cycle thinks you're so hot, and it's bugging the crap out of them because they just started dating someone, but their mind keeps slipping back to you, right? Their mind keeps thinking about you. With 4 and 7 here, 7, I have to add these up. Sorry, guys, so embarrassing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 goes up to 2. So this person has a 2, right? Which indicates this person just loves partnerships. They love connection. They love partnerships. This person really wants to be with someone. This is not the type of person to wait around and like see how things play out. Like they're gonna, if they were asked out by this other person, they said yes because they were worried you were never gonna ask them out. I think that's kind of what's coming through here with the 9 of Wands, is they waited a long time to see if you would ask them out, and then you didn't, or there was something else that happened where they just had to kind of make a quick decision, and because they don't want to be alone, that's why they quickly made this decision with this person that they're with. Then, no, don't get me wrong, they also like this person they're with. That's the truth of the matter. They like both of you equally. And I know that's really hard to like digest sometimes, but people are like that. Sometimes we have multiple crushes, or we can't decide between two people, This person might even have some Gemini placements, with that kind of wandering eye or something like that. With use your mind wisely, I think this person's also logical. Another thing that they could have Gemini placements, right? But with Pig Spirit here, I think this person, with these little wings here, it's like when pigs fly is kind of the expression coming in. And so I feel like this person makes things happen that don't necessarily happen normally, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. So this person might be someone who maybe has really good luck sometimes, and like good things just happen to them, and you're like, how did that happen to you? It's like that expression, when pigs fly. That's kind of how and it's because this person's really, really smart and intelligent. They might seem like what they're doing is effortless, but they have a really brilliant mind that gets them into situations and out of situations with relative ease and puts them in the right place at the right time. As far as what they like about you, with flexibility, here's the thing. With flexibility, this person is flexible. So I feel like with a new romantic cycle begins in flexibility, and use your mind wisely, I feel like this person can have this ability, even though they're in this relationship, to think about you occasionally, right? Like they have a flexible nature, right? They don't come off that way on the outside. They come off as like loyal and dependable, right? But with the flexibility here, their mind is a little flexible. Like they have a wandering eye, and they definitely check you out. Like they definitely check you out, and they think you're very hot. So with Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, and Knight of Cups, this is what they like about you, right? This is also indicating that because they have a wandering eye, they could like different people in your friend group. And also with the Queen of Cups here, the woman, the male, and the other male, we have a possible bisexuality here, where this person has a wandering eye towards more than one sex, whether they're out of the closet or not, or they're open about it or not. This person kind of has an eye for different sexes as well. So let's get into why they like you. So with the Queen of Cups here, they really like you because you're intuitive and you wait for things to come to you. I know that sounds like a contradiction because for some of you, you guys didn't ask them out and they were waiting for that to happen. Even though that may have been the case, they still like that you wait for things to come to you. I think that at one point, maybe they were going to ask you out because of this factor. And then this other person got involved and they went with this other person, right? But with Queen of Cups, they like that you wait for things to happen, right? You wait for things to happen. You take a very hands-off approach. And I think you're very intuitive, which is interesting because I feel like part of me thinks that with this group dynamic, you guys enjoy this kind of little group dynamic thing that's going on where different people have crushes on this person or that person or something like that. You guys kind of you kind of enjoy the drama a little bit is kind of what I'm seeing. Let's get further on with why they like you. With Nine of Wands here, they like you because of, like I mentioned before, long-term commitment, long-term connection. Nine of Wands talks about endurance. It talks about waiting a long time, but being like hurt because you had to wait so long. So I feel like this person feels like you have this way of being very patient and waiting. It's almost like one of those situations where I feel like this person like wants to be with this person because they didn't think this person would wait for them, but they knew you would wait for them. So I know that you guys, that's messed up, but that might just be how this connection is playing out. But they like that you would wait. They like that you're patient and you wait. You're calm. You're always waiting for them. With King of Wands here, they also like that you are, in a sense, spontaneous or reactive. Like when something happens in your environment, you have this way of reacting to your environment that's quick, right? Like just because you wait doesn't mean you don't take action. I feel like you guys have this way of like, how do I explain it? Like waiting for the right time, for the right thing to come in front of you, and then you take action. So you guys wait for the right time before you pounce, essentially. Kind of like a tiger or a lion waiting to catch their prey. They lie in wait, and then when the right time comes, they chase the prey down. This person also likes that you're really romantic. I feel like you guys have had some romantic moments with this person in the past. With these roses and this guy with the hat and stuff, I feel like the reason this person likes you is you make them feel young at heart. They feel like you're young at heart. You guys might look younger than your actual age that you are or something like that. There is this vibe here that you guys could be really beautiful or they think you're really beautiful. There also is a vibe with the Queen of Cups here too and the Knight of Cups that you could be one of the most beautiful people they've ever seen in their life. This might be a situation too. I'm getting for some of you that you don't like this person, but they liked you, but they got into this relationship because they thought you would never make a move, right? But they still think you're hot, right? So this reading's not necessarily about who you would want to date, right? It's about who thinks you're hot and what they like about you, right? So this could be just a person that you turned down, or you said no to, and they just still think you're hot even though they're in another relationship, right? So that's kind of the vibe kind of going on here. Let's get some physical characteristics. Whoa, that's a lot. I'm taking them all. Okay. So first things first, this person, what they like about you is eye contact. They like looking into your eyes. They like when you guys lock eyes and when you have that moment where you are looking into each other's eyes. They like that you're clean. They like your arms. They like your hair. They like that you're natural. I think this person likes your natural beauty. I think this is one of those situations. I know there's all those memes on the internet, right, about makeup and stuff. And, guys don't really want to see girls without makeup because, they like seeing girls with minimal makeup. There's all those things online. But with natural here, I feel like they really do like your natural look. I think they've seen you a few times without makeup on or just in like sweats or something like that. And that's when they're most attracted to you, right? With clean here, they may have liked you more when you just came out of the shower or something like that. I feel like you've been in close proximity with this person. Yeah, or like they've seen you like in a really relaxed, natural way. With feet here, they like your feet. With all of you, they like all of you. I think this person is a really big crush on you, and it's almost like they like you more than their romantic partner. So for a lot of you, I think you turn this person down. For a lot of you, I think there's something getting in the way. With the multiple sexes here, it could be a sexual orientation thing. You guys might not be attracted to this person because they're not the right gender for you that you're attracted to, or they're not the right type for you or something like that, but you're their type. Oh my gosh, taste is coming through. They like the way you taste. They like the way you smell. Oh my gosh. This person's gotten close with, maybe they've smelled your clothes before. With hips, they like your hips. They also like your jewelry. Jewelry's kind of going through with taste because with taste here, this does talk about like if you've like made out or something like that, and then how your like mouth tastes or something like that, right? They're talking about how you like taste basically. But taste also talks about with jewelry here, like just like your taste and style or your clothes or something like that. We also have butt here. They like your butt. They like your voice. They like talking to you. Oh, that's so sweet. This person really likes talking to you. I feel like you guys have had some really good conversations. I think you've had some open moments with each other, and you've really shared some parts of yourselves that not a lot of other people see. And then also calves. They really like your calves. So there is this kind of vibe here that this person with flexibility, they're trying to make it work, right? I don't know if this relationship that they're in is going to work out. I think the person that they're dating likes them, right? The person that they're dating likes them, but the issue is they still have feelings for you. And with flexibility and use your mind wisely, I feel like in a way, they're a little bit tormented in their head right about now at this current point in their life, just because of, this whole aspect. Wow. All right, that's going to be the end of the reading for you guys in group 3. If you guys like that reading, please like or comment below. If you really enjoyed the reading and you resonated with my energy, this pick a card was accurate for you or whatnot, please subscribe to the channel. We're always welcoming new subscribers here at Cody Tarot. And with that said, we're going to move on to the end of the reading. That was the last one. So with that said, goodbye. I'll see you guys in the next pick a card. It was an honor to read for you. I had so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and see you later.